Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Kodash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down and rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short in transit lesson, another late night in transit lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right, pretty much, just random thoughts. Basically, what I was meditating on the ride home, on the way to the crib, mainly St. Luke, the 17th chapter, where it speaks about, as in the days of Noah, or like I said, it's Noe, which is Noah, our forefather Noah. And basically how, like, it was business as usual, and then one day, like the scripture say, the flood came. Then one day, everything just changed, life just changed. All right. And those are the times we're living in right now. All right, we're living in times where you're going to wake up one day and nothing's going to be the same. Just like when the Big C first hit. When the Big C first hit, it took, a few weeks, but eventually, everything just changed. You couldn't go certain places without a mask. The NBA got shut down. Fans couldn't be at the stadiums at games. Your job required you to take a test to work or take the vaccination. All right. So things just changed, just like that. And that was like the Most High giving a warning before He brings in the big one. All right. Rather that be the lights go out, which is another thing I was meditating on too. I saw the brother, I believe the brother Yuanathon, the head brother of the Valdosta camp, on the GMS testimony page. I believe it was the brother Yuanathon that posted that video with the Edomite saying that the lights were supposed to go out today, which I don't believe that happened, but they've been talking about that, an EMP attack where the lights go off. All right, and the scriptures say that the Lord, in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, the Lord is going to smite Egypt with plagues as before. And one of the plagues the Lord hit Egypt with was darkness over the land. So that could happen. We still got a diesel shortage out there. All right, and they're also saying that America is still running low on diesel and gas as a whole. The banks get shut down. If the lights go out, that's going to be the end of the banks. So, the point is, one day you're going to wake up and life is, get fired from your job, go to your job and they tell you, well, we don't need you today. You go to your job for the next go to work 2 or 3 days and they tell you, look, we don't need you today. You only work 2 days. All right. Or eventually your job lays you off. They lay a great number of people off or whatever. We're in the time now where, life in Babylon is about to change for the worse. For the masses of people, and for the best, for the brothers, the Akim, if you are out there to believe, which is the elect, the hopeful elect. All right, change is going to change for the elect, for the best. All right, but for the masses of people out there, for the worst. All right. And again, what that event is going to be, we don't know, but we know that something major is the Most High is about to do something major, and when it happens, it's going to shake things up. It's going to shake the whole earth up. Or again, they could push the Big C thing again, which I kind of believe. I don't believe they're done playing that card yet either. All right, but bad times are coming, man, and the people here in America are going to be scrambling. Real quick, this 2nd Ezra chapter 5, verse 5, and the blood shall drop out of wood, and the stone shall give his voice, and the people shall be troubled. Right? The people shall be troubled. The masses of people in America are going to be troubled, man. All right? They're going to be troubled. Why? Because they got the 2/3 of our people are going to be in trouble. Why? Because they got their faith, their heart set solely on Babylon the Great. All right, like I brought it up a few times in videos. I'm pretty sure the brothers out there saw it with this Jake chick, this Jake woman. She jumped in front of a train with a child and killed herself because her and her child. And that shit kind of made me mad, man. Which it did. And scriptures say, no man perish being innocent. So that woman wasn't innocent. That child wasn't innocent. Neither one of them were innocent. All right, neither one of them were innocent. But what made me kind of angry about it was that shows that our people have no faith in our powers. Yahweh Shah. All right, because she killed herself. They said she killed herself because she couldn't pay her rent. She was behind on her bills. And she just offed herself. Just straight up just offed herself. That shows that her mindset was solely on, now she's in her right mind, but her mindset was solely on Babylon the Great. You know, it wasn't nothing else besides, you know, how can I say it? There is no life outside of Babylon. This is it. This was it, basically. She couldn't make it in this world, in Esau's world. She offed herself. They don't believe, the 2/3 of our people don't believe a better world is coming. Better is coming to us. But it is. All right, it is. Once the so-called white man's empire goes down, once America's destroyed, then we're going to come up. All right, and that's going to be the beginning, or that's going to be our reign under our gods, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, the gods of the King James Bible. The Son, who the world of ignorance calls God, and his only begotten Son, which the world of ignorance calls Jesus, which their real names again is the Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh, and his only begotten Son name is Yahweh Shah. All right, but yeah, bad times to come in, man. And again, whatever that event is, that major event that the Most High is going to bring upon America, when it goes down, it's going to shake things up. It's going to shake things up, and the masses of people again are going to be terrified, in great fear. They ain't going to know what to do, and you're going to see a lot of people killing themselves. A lot of our people, like that Jake woman, killed themselves because they have no faith. Again, their heart is set solely on this world. They don't see anything outside of Esau ruling. All right, which is bullshit, man. Esau, first of all, Esau ain't supposed to be ruling at all, but, you know, we went off on the Most High, and he put the worst of the heathen over us, which is the so-called white race. But Esau is supposed to be in chains, man. And this is exactly how you don't run a kingdom. How Esau is running a kingdom, this is exactly an example for how not to run a kingdom. All right? We got better coming, man. Way better coming. But again, the masses of our people don't believe that. The masses of our people only trust in this system. And that's why they're going to taste nuclear missiles. That's why they're going to receive an ICBM nuclear destruction. They're going to receive an ICBM nuclear warhead, Salakia. Because they trust solely in Egypt. And what it's good to say, it warned you that trust in Egypt. But let me get that. Salakia. Alright, this St. Luke chapter 17. St. Luke chapter 17, verse 26. And as it was in the days of Noah, or Noe, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, and they were given into marriage until Noe entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Right, so like I said, they were married and given into marriage, drinking, eating, you know. And then one day, you know, the flood came. And it shook everything up. And everybody on the earth got put to death except for 8 people. Alright, so now, you know, we're in the holiday weekends now. Thanksgiving and wickedness, Christmas wickedness. Alright, wickedness. And, you know, people are, and the people out there are hurting anyway. You know, they're talking about how the sales of these major retailers, how bad their sales are doing. and so on and so forth. But people are still going to try to keep that spirit, holiday spirit. So, but who knows, man? Thanksgiving, who knows what could happen? The lights could go out. The banks could go close down and don't open back up Monday or Friday or whenever they're supposed to open back up. Or the lights could go out and not come back on for 3 or 4 days. Or again, the banks could shut down. And who knows? We're in the time now where anything can happen, man. But when it happens, it's going to be ugly when it happens. And again, the masses of our people ain't going to know what to do. A lot of them are going to off themselves, I believe, just like that Jake woman did. And a lot of them are going to eat your church. The scripture speak about they should eat their own flesh and drink their own blood, which represents their children. Like the world and saying in the world is this is my flesh and blood son. All right, this is flesh. It's like it. Well, yeah. There's a saying that says speak my flesh and blood son. All right, so people are gonna resort to cannibalism. All right, or who knows? Diesel could run out next week. They could come out and say, well, we only got 3. Like they said, we got 25 days left. Esau could come out next week or the end of this week and say, we only got 2 days left supply. 2 days supply of diesel left. We're in the time now where anything can happen, man. Anything could go down. All right, why the Lord told us to walk circumspect, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. We're living in some rough times, man. And they're only going to get rougher, man, harder. All right, and if you ain't trusting in Yahweh Shai, all right, you're gonna be in big trouble, man. Huge trouble. All right, there's no way if you're not on the side, if you ain't on Yahweh Shai's good side, basically you ain't a part of the elect. You in big trouble in these coming days, man. Big trouble. You got nowhere to run. You got nowhere to turn to. The man that you're trusting in, the so-called white man, you're trusting in him, putting your faith and trust in him. But he's the one that's going to, like the scripture says, Revelation 12:2, the devil should come down into you having great wrath because he knows they have but a short time. Who's the devil? The so-called white man. All right, you're looking for safety in his system and all this stuff, but he's the one that's doing all of this. He's the one that's destroying the economy. He's the one that's bringing the society down. The so-called white man is the one doing all of this. He's the one that's going to set up the martial law troops. All the chaos that's coming, the Most High is going to use him to do it. But you niggas out there is trusting in this man and hoping that this man's system can bounce back. He's destroying his own system to set up his next system, which is to implant the world with a microchip to buy and sell things. That's his idea of his new heaven and his new earth. That's what Esau wants, but he's not going to get it. All right, he's not going to get it. Like the scripture say, when he's about to fill his belly, the Most High is going to rain down upon him, man. The Most High is going to bring him down. All right, so with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. Lord will, I wasn't too all over the place, but just meditating, man, just thinking on it, man. We're in the time now where anything can happen. Just like in the days of Noah, it was business as usual. People doing whatever in the holiday seasons, and then one day, like the scripture say, with Noah, as in the days of Noah, people were eating, drinking, married, giving into marriage, business as usual. And then one day the flood came, and now in these times, it's just we're in the same same position pretty much. All right, things look like everything looks like it's peace and safety. All right, but one day, everything in America is going to change. Everything throughout the four corners is going to change. All right, whatever that event may be. Again, the banks shutting down, the lights going out, they ramp back up the Big C, mass dying from the vaccination, whatever it may be. All right, but we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, something big, the Most High is getting ready to do something huge. All right. You just gotta pray that you're on the right side of the fence. You're on the Most High, Yahweh Shai's good side. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Kodash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar and them down to rule well, and peace and safety to you brothers pushing this truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.